is it?
Good games, y'all.
Yeah, good games.
I'll see you.
See you later. For getting off. Oh, look at there. Okay, now how do you Fallout roleplay? I'm sorry. How? Roleplay. I'm
Welcome to Gamers Overnight. I'm your host, Def Shades, and I'm going to be playing some Citadel Forged with Fire. Let me check a few things. Alright. I'm not sure where I left off yesterday, so let's see what we got. Let's see. Monkey guy talks a lot, don't he? Alright, let's see. Back to what I need to do. First things first, looks like I am completely out of potions. So I need to go grab some potions. So I need to go farm some stuff. So chilly here. There it goes. Brr. Okay, so oh yeah, that's right. This is we don't have any spells for this weapon. So have it on there. So okay, so let's do that. Well, either they blew up Mac's house or somebody was bored. They destroyed his throne. Let's go here. Rags. So I must be buddies with them. So it's kind of cheesy. It's okay, I guess. Well, at least they didn't take their chest. Almost did, looks like. Did I throw a throne down? Let me know. Do I get that? Find out, huh? Sure can. Cool. And then I just destroy it. It's kind of cheesy, but yeah. So if you can destroy their throne, you can really destroy their entire building. what the whole shit? Get away! Come on, nowhere. Fucking thing. Oh, hey, smoke bomb. You just smoke bomb. Yeah, that.
You have a message.
Hey, Boom Kid. King. Boom. Kind? Is that correct? Boom Kind? I think I said that right. So how's it going?
You have a message.
Oh, I'm really quiet. I'm sorry. Check my volumes. How's that? Is that better? Is that better any at all?
Thank you for being a part of this show.
You have a message.
Ah, okay, okay. You know what? I totally forgot to post that I was live on Twitter, so let me go park my little butt over here. So nothing come and get me out of the blue. And need to post that before I forget.
You have a message.
Is this official? What do you mean, the game? Or the show? Or I'm not sure what you're meaning by is this official? Is this official piece of shit? An official, awesome, radical, cool thing? I mean, I'm not sure what you're repeating there.
You have a message.
I'm playing official in the game. Whoa. It should have me as Citadel. Why did it change? Let me double check that. No, it's got me as Citadel. Citadel Forged with Fire. Just leveling on Citadel Forged with Fire.
You have a message.
Oh, am I playing on official servers? Yeah, I'm playing on an official server. I play on the. Anytime we play games, we try to play on the officials. Because one, we want to show the game like it really is without any kind of edits. Now, after we play a brand new game for I don't know 3 to 6 months, then we sometimes go to unofficial servers. Like on Rust, we prefer going to private servers versus the officials because they just play better overall. So yeah, I mean you have that. So yeah, this is official. This is Citadel East 1. This particular one. Yeah, if you want to join us, man, feel free to play with us because more people we can gather as a group. We can combat the assholes on this server. There's another streamer on this server, and he's kind of bullying other people to do what either you join him or file his wrath basically. So kind of bullies, and he's got like the leveling spots under his control where you can't go over the level without being like bombarded with either his dragons that he's got pets or his building defenses. So until we actually get up in numbers and our group actually comes on and plays, we can't actually combat him. There's 2 other groups on here. He's trying to get them to battle each other so he doesn't have to. So he lies to them, trying to get them bickering. It's kind of funny because I watch chat all the time. It cracks me up. On this server, I'm 32. I've only been playing for about 3 or 4 days now on this server. Not even that, probably. Hour-wise, I probably haven't put in 24 hours yet on here. But I've already hit 60 a couple of times on other servers already, testing things and so forth. And we was on a PvE server before this. So this is a PvP server. So we decided to come on here since they decided they're not doing resets. So since they're not doing resets, it's safe to go on a PvP server and start grinding up and play. Nice. I didn't even, I haven't even checked to see how many hours I have on this game, but let me check. See, I got 116 in total. But like most of that is on PvE server though. We played on it first. The server is it doesn't have a lot of people on here. there's an average about 9 to 10 people, give or take. You know, it fluctuates. But again, there he goes right now. Uh, just get in a second. But yeah, so it's fun. So yeah, more it definitely is a PvP. So yeah, more than welcome. Come and join us. We'll combat these assholes. You need people that want to play this game. You know, I like this game. I really do. I think it's a fantastic game. It's really fun. We're waiting for Ashes of Creation to come out, which is an MMO. So until then, you know.
You have a message. You have a message.
They don't do transfers, as far as I know. But you're more than welcome to come over here on this server, and I can help power level you. I know several ways to get power leveling pretty well on this game. With multiple people, it's a lot easier because you can watch each other's back versus trying to do it solo. So that's a good thing as well. Plus, top it off, I gather materials pretty well, so I'm always a gatherer. Plus, our rest of our team that's on Gamers Overnight, they're gatherers as well. Unfortunately, they have a lot of things going on right now. They can't really play until maybe till the weekend or the weekend. Some of them has to go to doctors, and then you got personal life stuff like that, so they can't get on just yet. They're in the game and they've leveled a little bit. I think they're in the 20s. I think.
Have a message.
But that's all they got to be able to do before they had some issues happen. We haven't built our base yet. We have like a little caddy shack out just to keep assholes from destroying it with no purpose. So if they destroy it, we didn't lose anything. At level 40, when I get hit 40, that's when we're going to start building our actual home. And we actually got a pit spot picked out, really nice hideaway area. We kind of want one of two spots. So we haven't really decided yet fully, but ultimately, it most likely will be the one on the end. We may end up doing both just for the purpose of having two locations. Make it a little harder for them to do what they need to do.
You have a message.
I don't like building their starting zones because it's easy to find. That guy Monkey, he literally flies around his dragon back and forth through there looking for people that's been doing that, and he raids their bases and destroys them, and basically gives them a choice. Like I said, join me or die type thing. So yeah, but even if you have a few hiding areas, they're still easy to find with that type of dragon, man. Like, it's real easy to like zoom like every inch of the map. Yeah, there's a few of them like that. but he's an experienced player, so he knows those spots just like I do. So he most likely would check those anyway. But it's a good maybe to start off a base per se. Ultimately, there's an area though that I'm liking that's surrounded by rocks all the way around, and only the top is cut off, and there's 2 entrances on the side, and it's technically not a cave. So if they ever implement the cave thing where you can't build in caves, it's technically not a cave, so it still might work if they don't include that as a caves. And what that does is it gives you protection on your walls, but all you have to do is put all your defenses on the top. And I'm thinking about doing that from there. And then there's another spot in the far right bottom corner of the map on the other side of the islands. There's an actual like plateau that sticks up out of the water, and it's up high, and we could build up on top of it and around it. And it's kind of secluded, so it's really out of the way, and there's no real resources over there, so there's no real reason for anybody to go over there just to accidentally find us. Now, like him, he searches the entire map back and forth, but like I said, though, we could have multiples. I don't know. I know one thing we do build, and we do this in every game we play that's similar to this. We build what's called infrastructures, and it's basically like a domino. Okay, so we build one structure, and then we build another structure, and we attach them together, and when shit hits a fan, we stay in whatever the area is being attacked. We go to that area, fight. Well, when that gets to a point where it's going to crumble, we literally go to the next area and cut the loop from the group. So they might destroy and get into this tower, but when they go into the other section, we collapse it, and now we're fighting from here. So we can basically defend in sections, and they have to destroy all of them to get to the main part, because the main part is in the far back of all that, or it's in a hidden section of each one of those buildings where they literally will have to destroy the entire thing to even remotely find our stuff. And we're really good at that. We built that on Rust, man. We fine-tuned that on Rust big time. Matter of fact, we beat Rust. We found some buildings and things, a way to build on official servers that they cannot get to you. They cannot destroy you. They won't even find you. Period. We went 6 months without getting our base even remotely on official servers. And then we went on the unofficial servers, and a lot of people won't allow us to build those because of those reasons. Well, anyway, let me get this posted on my Discord or on Twitter, and then I can get back a game before I end up dying, because my health is really low. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know why my restream is posting automatically to our Facebook. It's not supposed to be posting social alerts anymore. I actually turned that off, but okay, there we go. That's better. A little more. Yeah, I totally forgot the announcement of where we got on. I got on, because this is out of our not normal scheduling. So give me a moment. Oh crap. Okay, so that is posted. And post on our media group. Alright, that's all done. It's all done. Okay, so now we can get back to what we're doing. Okay. So you know where I'm talking about, though? Yeah, it's a nice spot. You know, it's like a cave section. I want to say it's up in here. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, no, it's down here. It's right here. Yeah, it's right here. It's up in this area, which is behind the safe zone. Alright, back to what I was doing. Alright, so I need potions. I need potions badly.
You have a message.
Yeah. It's just down the road. Leave that insert horse alone, even though I'm gonna kill it anyway. You all die. I think they upped the spawn of the animals and creatures and mobs. They seem to spawn a lot more faster than they did before. Okay, so well, that's crafting. Down, Mr. Bacon. I mean, we currently got a little caddy shack over here by this cave, just around the corner there, and it's sufficing for now. I mean, nobody's messed with it so far. It's a nice little resource spot, right in between both of the low resources and the highs. And it'll suffice for now. I mean, until I get to level 40 or whatever at that point. And then I'll decide, well, where we're going to go. But till then, I'm just focusing really on leveling and surviving and keeping an eye out what's going on in the server so I know who to go kill when it's time to go to war. Whee. I just noticed, like, my pants shine. I got a shiny ass. I can literally say, bite my shiny metal ass.
You have a message.
It cracks me up. Like, this game, you got this whole, like, tough man walk, but then when you're butt naked, when you have, like, no pants on, I guess you guys have to take the chest off to do it. Just have this whole, like, shake that booty type atmosphere. Cracks me up. They had a Q&A today, which was pretty cool. They gave a lot of good information about what they were doing, what they're not going to do, for sure. Matter of fact, they answered one of my questions. One of my questions was, like, I heard of several different places that they were looking for new servers and that they were going to reset the servers once they find a new server company. So they confirmed that they're never going to reset them no matter what. And if they did happen to reset them if there was some dramatic thing that they absolutely had to, that they said they would give us like a month or two notice. So that being said, I don't feel like bad about rushing playing the game. I can actually play and enjoy myself. And I think that's pretty cool. That was one of my concerns. Our company, Gamers Overnight, we actually contacted them and seen about trying to get them to do an interview on our show with the Gamers Overnight team, and we're working out some details and stuff with that. So hopefully we can get them to do that. They're so busy. That's the main problem we're having. Is there's a very small team. It's not a very large team at all. And they're working so much on the game. They're literally working like 7 days a week. So getting to have time to be able to do the interviews is a challenge. So. Well, character transfers, considering it's not an actual MMO, it's an RPG survival sandbox style. I don't never see that actually being implemented in. But might want to talk to them about it. Maybe it's something they can put in. But I mean, it may have to cost you. They may have to charge you to be able to do that. I mean, but it's not hard to make another character. I mean, like I said, I've made level 60 on a couple other servers, and we bought this game. Okay, let me explain. We bought this game not this Monday, the one that just came, but the Monday before that, which would have been okay, so we bought it on the 14th, and Friday the 18th we decided it was going to do PvP, and on the 19th we started on a PvP server. Okay, so from the 14th to the 18th I made 2 characters, 1 through 60 on those, and just that 5 days with minimum play. I didn't play like a normal show we used. I mean, it played like 6 to 8 hours, give or take, a day. And I didn't even play hard. I kind of just tested a bunch of things. And then we skipped Sunday altogether. I skipped Monday. Monday altogether. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and right now this has got me to level 32 on this server. And yesterday I didn't even play but more than like 4 hours because I went to a test server. There's a server that you can get to go to level 60 instantly, and what it is, I was testing something they changed in the patch. So I was testing it and seeing like what's going to be the difference. As far as leveling goes and stuff. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of differences in there. So yeah, but this ain't Arc. This is a completely different company, and when they design a game, they have to implement stuff like that ahead of time before they do what they call the fundamental structure of the game. And if the fundamental structure doesn't have it, for them to add something like that, it's a very huge task. And their main goal right now is to get the game stable, which they're doing a fantastic job with it. They're getting it to where it runs good. They're trying to get it where they get new content in the game. They're trying to get to the game to the point where they can release it within the year. So that's their goal, and transfer is kind of like what they call a quality of life thing. And usually 9 out of 10 times quality of life stuff is usually like the last thing they ever put on. It's usually after the game's released, or it's when they're starting to run out of other stuff, or things are not ready yet, and then they can implement it in. So it's not something I'd say they would do anytime soon for this particular game, because I don't think it's designed to be able to do that per se. From what I can gather from looking at a server itself, server files can be transferred relatively easily, but the problem is the Steam ID is the catch. You have to implement it where it verifies through Steam ID, so that way you don't have errors through Steam, and Steam doesn't auto ban you from its anti-hack system. So all that stuff would have to be implemented in, because they don't want to get anybody accidentally banned on Steam, because that would just suck. What I'm hoping to do is they start doing like items in the game like they do on Rust, where they go into your inventory and you can sell them on the marketplace and stuff like that. That's what I hope they do. That's get things I can sell. Like, play the game, I get it, and I can turn around and sell it, make real money, turn around and so forth, yada yada. Well, they didn't bug abuse. That was an actual. That was an actual hex editor hack that they did. But as far as I know, that's pretty much fixed now. Even though they still can do it, but they get detected as soon as they do it. So now, like, they pretty much lose their account right off the bat. Not only do they lose, from my understanding, though, not only will they lose, this game, but the Steam will actually ban them for that as well, because that's not just like abusing a glitch or something. That's actual hacking. So yeah, I know they're going to be adding in like NPCs in the game to give it where you can sell and trade stuff in the game for gold, which is kind of common sense because they already have that part in the game. Because if you look at your items, they all have gold amounts. So why not sell them? See, leather 45 gold, cloth 10 gold. So why not just add the NPCs? And that's one thing they are definitely going to do. That's something they're not really working on at the moment. It's on the list, they said, but I can't wait. I really like to see where this game's gonna go. But the hope, fortunately, is I think Ashes of Creation is gonna come out before they get done with this. and that's when my group will probably be leaving to go check out Ashes of Creation because we all purchased their pre-order packs. So as soon as they hit, beta, alpha, and beta, we're gonna be playing it. We've been waiting for it for a while. It looks like a fantastic game, and hopefully it'll be pretty good. But yeah, we might play. I don't know about the rest of my group, but I'm definitely gonna be playing this probably until then because I actually enjoy this game. It's easy, fun. I love the building in the game. It's similar to Rust's building system, which I think Rust is one of the better building systems in most games. So I just wish they had a rotation, which drives me nuts. I can't rotate anything in this, so it forces me to build it the way it wants me to, versus like to be able to rotate it like I want it. But I'm pretty sure they'll probably put something like that in eventually. But the PvP needs to be worked on really badly in this game. It's really cheesy. More or less, who gets the first shot over the others. Can't really do much to compensate for the difference in one or the other, but I wish it's the thing, they coming out with the armor sets, so you have to worry about the armor coming in. I wish they'd hurry up and get all those in, because the heavy armor is what I like, and unfortunately it just doesn't go high enough versus the other armors. Here we go. Thank you. Whee! I wish they could make the game where it wasn't so CPU intensive as well. I mean, I have an 8 core and it's using 90% of the 8 core. Which makes it hard to stream because I need at least 20% for my streaming. So it's like, gets a little laggy sometimes. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. They need to work on the sound too. The sound is the surround sound is not in the correct positioning of the ears. It's off. It's like a general sound versus like where it's coming from. It's like I hear a skeleton guy, but I'm not seeing him. See a pig. It sounds like he's like right here. No idea. Superman! Rawr. Let's go, boys. Wee! in circles. See who's on anyway. There's quite a few. Okay, Monkey, Dead, and a guy with a V in his name are the highest levels in the game. Mac's starting to get up there. And nobody's partied up, so that's a good sign. I gotta admit though, the game's pretty beautiful. And I only have it on medium settings. I turned all the stuff on the ground off because I couldn't see shit on the ground. Like these mushrooms over here, I wouldn't be able to see them at all. Like the grass would cover them so badly, it'd be hard to see the mushrooms or the sticks on the ground, especially the sticks because you know they're a little teeny weeny. So I turned that off just so I could see stuff. But this game is really beautiful though. And I don't even have it. Only got medium settings. I turn all early access games to mediums. Well, I turn them up to epic first, play them a little bit, and then I turn them back down. Especially if they have PvP in them. So that way there's going to be no millisecond delays of any kind. Or hiccups at the wrong times. Especially survival games because you don't want to lose your shit. Just because of a game hiccup. Which I've already learned it a few times on here. I'd be like in midair with a dragon as my mount, and then like it'd give me that fatal error crash, and then when I'd get back I couldn't like get back to my dragon. He wouldn't like interact with me at all, so I've lost him a few times that way. But and the new errors were, see, I hear them like they're right next to me, but don't see them. That sound is like totally wrong. Probably means they're spawned back over here though. Nope, they ain't back yet. I would totally rock a frog. You know, I probably would too. I do a crow. I like it. Like when I play games, like I like doing other than the norms, like humans and elves and dwarves. Um, I like doing like the oddball ones. Like Ashes of Creation when it comes out because they made their fundraiser on their Kickstarter. They're actually having like an underground race as one of the choices, and yeah, I can't wait to see what that's going to be. That's definitely the one I'm going to be versus the the norms. One of the things they did in the QA today, they said that they were thinking about adding a swap like they do with the G with the weapons for trinkets. That would be totally awesome because most of the time I don't even take off my trinket because of that reason. Because I have to go in my bag and all that shit. Otherwise, I'd swap my trinket. I'd use like a mana ring or something, or armor or something, or even the health one would probably be nice. See, when you're moving, your even though your reticle is there, it's kind of oddball. That was a delay. Why is my chat so small? That's annoying.